Very good morning indeed. It's Wednesday morning. It's May the 27th. This is Peter with you, and many thanks indeed for checking in to the Peter Private 99 service, free-to-air YouTube channel, bringing you the very best of information that I can release on an open access line. I do have my private members bets, of course, and I do occasionally put them on this particular service, but usually they're reserved for my private clients, and if you want to join that club, you click the link below. I've got a 50-to-1 double I'm going to give you free of charge today, though, and both horses are worth backing individually and then put it in the double, which does pay the 5-0 bullseye 50-to-1. They're both running the meeting at Hong Kong at Sha Tin this morning, which is covered live on Sky Sports, of course, Sky Sports Racing. One of the races is 12:45, and just double check the other one. Yeah, it's 2:15. So 12:45 and 2:15, the two races to bet two singles each way and an each way double. Then I'm back to you at 4 o'clock with stateside action, where I'm going to be concentrating at Tampa Bay, where I have an absolute steering job lined up, and I'll tell you all about that at 4 o'clock. Well, on this service in the last, it started on the 18th of April. My statisticians have sent me all the latest statistics through. So it's just over 5 weeks, or around about 5 weeks of service, has brought 71 winners at a strike rate of, almost 30% payouts, including 50-to-1, 25-to-1, 20-to-1, 16-to-1, 12-to-1, 12-to-1, 9-to-1. The list is pretty much endless of combination bets and doubles and trebles, as I say, striking 30 pence per 30% with huge payouts at 50-to-1 trebles and 25-to-1 trebles, 16-to-1 singles, 12-to-1 singles, 12-to-1 doubles, and obviously miles in profit. If you've been putting them in doubles and trebles, you've been absolutely minted, that's for sure. One other thing to note, that nearly all my horses are extremely well backed, and that's for various reasons. I did mention them yesterday, for various reasons, but they are all very live indeed and all very, very fancied. Last night was a typical example of that. I gave a horse called, just looking at it, Be My Shadow. I told you about it when it was 3-to-1 at 4 o'clock. It ran later in the evening at Fauna Park. Just looking what price it eventually finished was something ridiculous, 8-to-15. So that says it all, doesn't it? Absolute fortune going in these horses. Not everyone could win, but I do strike around about 30%, and nearly all the horses are backed heavily. So try and take an early price if you can. Even just this last week, I had a 9-to-1 horse which was backed into 5-to-1, which won. I had a 11-to-2 backed into 5-to-2, which won, and just too many really to go into. But if you are a regular follower to this service, you will know just how many winners there is, and you'll also know how well the horses are backed, and they can start much shorter than when I tell you about them. These horses today in Sha Tin, I think they've got very good chances indeed. It's very competitive racing out there in Hong Kong, so I don't think these horses are going to be backed off the boards like they are in America or in France. France is another place. I gave a horse the other day, Hyella, I think it was yesterday actually. Every day seems the same, doesn't it? And that was back from 10-to-1 into 5-to-2. Came second each way, 10-to-1 into 5-to-2. So the horses I'm giving you, are really, really live horses. So make sure you take the early prices if you can, because you are going to inflate your profits by doing so. And obviously a lot of people are following this line, and a lot of people are in my private club, and my private club bets are my strongest available. I can't release them. Very rarely I put them on here. When I do, they generally win. That's my Talking Horses and my Seventh Heaven Club. If you're not already a member of that, there is a Talking Horse bet today. And if you want that, you can get on it by just clicking the link below. 2.5 months membership or 2 and a bit months membership for just £9.99. All the messages, by the way, are sent by text messages to your phone. If you want to come on. I know a lot of people are coming through daily and obviously enjoying the service with all the winners. There are an absolute stack of winners on that particular service. The Seventh Heaven Club really concentrates on some big prices, and the Talking Horses you can bet with a very, very high degree of confidence. There's been horses like 16-to-1 and 10-to-1 winners on the Seventh Heaven Club in the last week or so, and a bag full of Talking Horse winners as well. So be sure to get yourselves on board if you're not already. And also make sure you subscribe to this channel. It's free of charge. Click the subscribe button and then click the little bell and then click notifications all, because what that'll do, it'll make sure you don't miss a message from me or miss a video. You get an alert sent to you, and that one's of course free of charge, as this channel is as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you these two bets now. Actually, what I'm going to do as well, because it's just been a slightly extended message, because I just needed to tell you about the private club and the big bet today and everything else, just give you a bit of a news flash. I'm going to give you one extra bet as well on a horse I've got 3 extra bets in. It's a question which one I give you. I'm going to give you one which is 16 to 1. Running in the 115 at Sha Tin. So I'll pass that on to you in a moment. Let's go race timed order, shall we? And we'll start with the 12:45. Let's keep this as serious as we can now. 12:45. There's a couple of horses I'm keen on in this. One of them's called Demon's Rock, but the one I'm going to go for is number 3, Pearl Champion. I like the look of Pearl Champion. It's trained by Millard, who's got a tremendous strike rate and profit and loss account on his level stakes on his horses. And I think this horse drawn 2 can shake the favourite up. Demon's Rock is favourite, and it's got a very good chance at 11 to 4, 3 to 1. But I think the value lies with number 3, Pearl Champion, and that's the one I'm going to go for. Number 3, Pearl Champion, drawn 2. That's number 3 in the 12:45, the 6 furlong race there. And it's a handicap, and I think this horse is just about ready to win. It's not ran for a while, but I know Millard can get them ready. Its form figures are 8, 4, 2, 4, 4. I say you got the telephone number next to his name, but I think Pearl Champion's well worthy of support, and it's currently 13 to 2 is available, 6 to 1 with Hills. I think 13 to 2 would bet 365. So I think that's pretty good value, and I'll be having quite a decent punt each way on that one. 12:45 Pearl Champion. Okay, let's go to the 3:15 and no, not 3:15. Beg your pardon. Let's go to the 2:15. Get right a minute. 2:15. Just moving forward an hour and a half for another race covered live on Sky. Absolute fortune of money in these prize money. I think it's about £750,000. Seems incredible, doesn't it? £750,000 to the winner of a horse race this afternoon. I'm very sweet on a horse here. It's number 12. It's not drawn 12, which is a good job because I think the favours the lower numbers for sure. But the horse is called Victory in Hand. Victory in Hand. And again, well trained by KW Liu. And this one's got an outstanding chance. Its last 4 runs have been nowhere, 6, 4, 4, 5. But previously it's won a couple. And I think this horse has got a really, really solid chance today in a race that seems well there for the taking. It's number 12. It's called Victory in Hand. Best price is 6 to 1 floating around with bet 365. It's 11 to 2 with William Hill. So number 12, Victory in Hand, is my idea of the winner there in the 2:15 at Sha Tin. So I've got one more to pass on, which is a big outsider, a springer, and but the 2 horses I'll give you, I'm going to back them. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to back them individually, and I'm also going to have an each way double as well. So I'm backing them singles each way, and I'm going to have the each way double. And at 6 to 1 and 13 to 2, either one wins. Obviously, you show profit. And if they both come in the frame, it's going to be a nice return as well. And if they both won, well, you got yourself about a 50 to 1 double. So that's Victory in Hand, and the other horse I'll give you there is called Pearl Champion. Okay, which leaves 1 bet to go, and I say it's hard to know which one to give you here because I've got 3 extra horses which I think have all got outstanding chances at huge prices. And I'm going to change my mind. I was going to give you a horse in the 1:15. I'm going to go with what I said just a moment ago in the 3:15. And they're betting quite open on this race. It's 11 to 4, comes 7 to 2 bar 1. And the horse I've got here is 12 to 1. And its form figures, I'll just read it here, 765 585, the old telephone number again. Doesn't put me off in the slightest. And certainly in these handicaps, I'm looking for well-handicapped horses. And the well-handicapped horses are the ones that have come nowhere. 0, 0, 0, 0. They're the well-handicapped ones, not the ones with 1, 1, 1. So number 10 is called Hall of Champ. It's the one I like here. It's a big price and it can win. Number 10, Hall of Champ. Hall of Champ. It's number 10 and it runs in the 3:15 at Sha Tin this afternoon, 12 to 1 across the board. I think it's fabulous value. Wouldn't surprise me if it won, wouldn't surprise me if it went very close to winning. They pay out first 4 actually on this one, which is instead of first 3, of course, you get a fifth of the odds. Terrific value. And as you can see Hall of Champ popping up here, it could well pop up, honestly. And people would say, how the heck did that win? But believe me, the form's in the book. Great trainer. I think it can win. Number 10, Hall of Champ. But I say I did have 3 other live outsiders as well, but I'm going to give you this one complimentary. Number 10, Hall of Champ, and it goes in the 3:15 at Sha Tin. Give me a thumbs up, will you? If you're liking what's happening and you appreciate what I'm doing, I'll continue to do it. And I got 70 winners in just 5 weeks. It's pretty much full-on effort, and I'm pretty much full-on with it. 11 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock daily, and anything in between. So I'll be back to you at 4 o'clock today. Give me a thumbs up, will you? Appreciate it. Have a great time at Sha Tin if you're watching the racing. You've got the 3 bets now. Victory in Hand, Pearl Champion and Hall of Champ. That's it. 3 bets. I'll be back to you at 4. Bless you. Bye for now.